the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target.
Marcus.
Altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
WTH.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Mayfield now from the gun. Edwards got it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Pressure coming. Baker. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Baker throwing again. He's trying another one deep. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens have it on the edge of their own goal line there at the 3. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs. Are you kidding me? Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They're running the option short side, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 3rd and long for him here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens looking at a likely punt. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Back to the well again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. He's on the move. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after a short game. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw is Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, here's Lamar. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is brought in at the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to Harrison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw for Jackson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Now he loses the ball. And the Buccaneers scoop it up.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Baker now off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll give right side to Henry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go back to Henry. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given... Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he drives this forward to the 6. And that run good for 6 yards, and it brings him closer for 3rd and goal. Third and goal, Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Buccaneers down by a touchdown. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. But then...
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running it after the penalty. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just 1 yard on the play. They're left with a long 3rd and 12.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.